Hi, I'm Val Renault with the University of Kansas Research and Training Center on Independent Living, and today we're talking about animal emergency preparedness, how to keep your service animals and pets safe in the event of a natural or man-made disaster. Hurricane Katrina taught us the worst case scenario. What happened in that event was that people were told to leave their animals behind when they evacuated, and we saw the heartbreaking pictures of those animals fending for themselves. So that should convince us that we need to take this seriously, and the lesson there is that we should always take our animals with us, especially service animals should always stay with their handler unless there's a severe injury or other exception. There are three key steps in preparing your animals to be safe. The first is to pre-plan, the second is to gather important documents, and the third is to stock a disaster supply kit. In terms of pre-planning, one of the most important things you can do is to have a tag and a microchip for your animal, and some people even use tattoos. The second thing is that you really should have a carrier for all animals. This is not to keep people safe from your animals so much as to keep your animals safe in the event that you have to evacuate and perhaps end up at a shelter. You should also think about who will take care of your animals in the event that you can't get home, so you might work with a neighbor to be a temporary caretaker, and you might also think about someone to be a longer-term caretaker in case your house is reduced to rubble, as sometimes happens, or you can't get home. You should also think about evacuation routes, and in terms of where you will be evacuating, who could take your animal, again, if that needs to happen, whether it's a kennel, a hotel, or even a friend somewhere along the way. The next step, gathering important documents, is very important because you might get separated from your animal, and having all of this information can be very critical. The important information, of course, includes vaccines and medical information, but you also want to know how to describe your animal in the event you're separated. There are a lot of yellow labs and border collies and tabby cats. We've compiled a document that you can use to gather all this information together in one place. You can also attach a couple of photos of you with your animal, one from the side and one from the front. This may prove that you actually own your animal as well, because sometimes hoarders and people who take advantage come out after disasters and will abscond with animals. The third step is to stock a disaster supply kit, just as you would do for yourself. So use a portable bag or container, have food, water, medications, an extra leash or harness. Also, don't forget to take some bedding and grooming materials and some toys, because animals also experience stress in these situations, and you want to be able to make your animal as comfortable as possible. All of this information and much more detail is available in our free online course, which is available through Kansas Train, Animal Emergency Preparedness, how to keep your service animals and pets safe in the event of a natural or man-made disaster. So if we keep them safe, then they can continue to look out for us.